guys, welcome to this full moon in Leo snow moon session. February 12th, moon in Leo. And I'm starting off this session. You probably can hear me opening up an icy because that's what I want to do. And that's kind of the energy of this new moon. It's like time for fun. Do what is fun. So, full moons are meant to illuminate, shine a light on things, get you to take a look at stuff that maybe you overlooked, maybe you just didn't want to look at it on purpose, um, or things you just couldn't see without the light of the moon literally shining on it. Like, hello. So, I want to help you guys as usual. Me and the moon are really tight, and let me stop. Me and the moon are connected. You all are connected to the moon, but some of us are tapped in more than others when it comes to many different things. There may be things y'all are tapped into more than me. So in this case, I'm really, really good with new moon and full moon energy. And I want to help you harness this full moon in Leo to the fullest. So I'm going to give you 5 tips to assist you with this full moon in Leo energy. Now, before I even get into that, you do have to realize that the energy of Leo is pleasure. It's the 5th house of pleasure. So recreational activities, leisurely activities, things that are playful, games, maybe even games of chance, creativity, all of that is highlighted. So therefore, if it's a full moon in the sign of Leo, then all of those things are even more emphasized. Leo is also the house of children. So you may find yourself feeling very youthful, nostalgic, into working with kids, doing things with kids, doing things you did as a kid, watching things, listening to music that you listened to as a child. Just a childlike energy, and it's good for now because there's been so much wild energy just starting off this year. I mean, from wildfires in South California to fires on subway trains in New York and stations. Like, it's just been a lot of fire, a lot of fiery energy. And it's time for us to not be so serious, to do something that takes your mind away from those things, or do something creative that allows you to release the energy that may be kind of coming to the surface due to those things. It could be fear, that you need to release. It could be hopelessness, or maybe hopefulness and optimism you want to put out into the world. So let's get into the 5 tips. Tip number 1, y'all: embrace your creative callings. Creativity will be at a high. You might feel called to do artistic things. You might feel called to collaborate with people on artistic pursuits. But just know that this is the time not to ignore any creative things you want to do, you feel called to do. Yeah, it can be anything. Even coming up with creative ideas for how to do something better than how it's been being done. 2, make time to do recreational fun things. Pleasure should be the focus for at least this week, at least the next 7 days. However, I say for the rest of at least a month, make time to do things that are just fun for you, that are pleasurable, that get your mind onto things that are just joy filled, because what's that going to do is that's going to attract into you more joy filled experiences. Okay, because you'll be a matching vibration for them. 3, magic is going to be like around younger people, so pay attention to kids and make time to play. And I mean, It doesn't necessarily have to be little babies or toddlers. It could be teens. It could be people that are just younger than you. Make time for younger generations. Have some fun with them. Hang out with them. Listen to what they have to say. Teach them. Let them teach you. But there's going to be something magical around them at this time, that's just going to give you a boost in energy and inspire you and motivate you. Okay? 4. Where you dim your light will be magnified, because Leo energy means it is time to shine. That's a fire sign, y'all. So it's time to get out there and shine. Anywhere in your life where you're kind of like dimming, you're not putting it all out there, you're hiding who you really are and the gifts that you really possess. Yeah, you're not going to be able to hide it for much longer. It's going to be magnified. It's going to get to a point where you're going to feel like you're going to explode if you don't put them out there. If you don't just shine, step into the light. And 5, this is the snow moon. So take a snow day or a snow week. Rest, hibernate, relax, stay in, go off grid, retreat somewhere. You don't got to tell nobody what you doing, where you going, when you going, how you going, who you going with. Just hibernate, retreat, go somewhere and chill out. Or don't go nowhere and chill out. You know what I'm saying? Take a snow time. And when you feel rested and you feel good and ready to come back out, then you come out. Of course, I'm not saying do that to the detriment of those of you that have to go to work and take care of children or those in need. But when you take a snow day, everybody gets a day off. Everybody gets to rest, relax, you know? So remember to make it fun to relax as well. And that's pretty much the tips with this moon. This is a really easygoing moon, at least for my tribe. Those in this family of light that are drawn here, it's going to be a pretty easygoing full moon. Its energy is going to feel great. You're just going to be feeling so vibrant, so radiant. You're going to feel like you're looking your best. You are, because you are. You're going to be wanting to dress your best. You're just going to feel like you're shining, you're glowing unapologetically. I hope, my people, that's what y'all need to be doing. And just living your best life. This full moon for you guys is going to be a reflection of that term. Like, I'm living my best life. Okay? So, with that said, I'll be right back with your sacral chakra activation. Just clearing the energy of the space a little bit before we get into the sacral chakra activation. Okay, I decided I'm going to focus on the sacral chakra during this brief movement segment because this is a Leo full moon, which has a lot to do with activating your creativity, recreational activity, doing things that are leisure, that are fun for you. And I really want to focus on tapping into your creativity. So we're going to do a few moves to this rhythm. This is called cuckoo. Make sure everything's out of the way. And cuckoo is a fun dance. However, I'm going to be blending moves from the traditional Guinean dance cuckoo with steam techniques, okay? So that you're not just having a good time, but you're also activating that sacral chakra and healing simultaneously, okay? So I think the space is clear. I'm going to start the music over and I'm going to show you each move. There are, I wanted to say 3, but they're saying 4. So maybe the 4th one is going to come to me. But there are 3 to 4 moves that I'm going to be using to help activate that energy center so that you can use this full moon to truly step into your creative center. Okay? All right. So let me start this music over. Voila. So, straight. Okay. So the first movement, we're going to start with breathing. Maybe that's the fourth one, because I didn't really anticipate doing this. I'm going to start with breathing first. Left hand, right here where your sacral chakra is, above your pelvis and beneath your belly button. Right hand on top, thumbs touching. You're going to step and move from that center. Roll. I'll do it from the side. Roll, roll. So you should feel the contracting, releasing from the womb, okay? And this is where we're going to breathe in through your mouth. And you're going to breathe out the sacral chakra mantra, VAM, V-A-M, VAM, okay? So let's try it. Right foot first, step, breathe in. Hold, and out. Repeat, in, hold, out. All right, 2 times moving, 2 times still. And you could do this seated as well, just moving your pelvis in your seat. And not so much the pelvis, but think womb, your stomach area, or what you consider your stomach, your womb, contracting in and out, okay? Waking up that sacral chakra energy and sending orange light, because that's the color that it vibrates to. Sending orange light to that spot. Let's try it. And one. Now breathe naturally in and out through your nose. And the first movement is step together, step together, step together, step together. Faster. That's the second movement, actually, sorry. Step. Here, clearing. It's always going to be a clearing energy somewhere in my movements. Clear, in, clear, in. Right, bring it back into that sacral area, because that's what you're clearing. Pick it up. All right, so keep in mind, every time your feet are together, your hands are together. And every time you step out, they part. Okay. Knees are always slightly bent. No straight knees, because you will hurt your knees, okay? Knees are slightly bent. Even as you're doing the breath work here, you're sucking it in, focusing on that womb area, but your knees Do not stand with them straight back. Bend them slightly, okay? Even on the steps. Okay? Third movement. Whew, I'm already hot. We didn't even do nothing. This is like, I guess, ancestral energy just all around. Are you hot too? Are you already warm? Write in the comments if you're like, I already feel ancestral guides. They're dancing with me. It doesn't matter what your ancestry is, you're feeling them, right? Okay, sorry. I just had to point that out. Your next movement, your feet, heel, step, heel, step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heel, step, heel, step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heel, step, heel, step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heel, heel. Right, left, right, left. Okay? Gonna add arms. So in the heels, from the womb to the earth. In. Taking that love and light in, just as you're sending it out. And in. So that's heel, step, heel, step. Here, hands stay right here at the sacral chakra, except you're going to bring the tips together, make sure you can see me, and form a diamond. Right there, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to force you to contract there, rather than using your arms, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? Let's do it slow, then fast. Ready? 1, 2, slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, in, 2, in, 1, 2, pick it up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So, quick recap. You started here with your walks and your breath. The second move, you're clearing. I think we're about to finish the rhythm. Let me start it again. Okay? Okay. So, you're clearing. All right. And then the third step. Down, down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Every move is about 4 times. Now, because we didn't really do a warm-up, which will require you to warm up the neck, and the head, I didn't want anyone to bother their spines. So we're not going to do any of the moves that require a lot of head movement. In case you didn't notice, I'm focused solely on the arms, your feet, doing the movements, and the sacral chakra, okay? So this last step takes a little bit more of your energy. So let's brace ourselves. I'm actually going to do a little stretch of the arms with you so that you are prepared for it, and the legs, okay? So, I'm going to take your arms around, 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 and stop, reverse. Stop, reverse. Stop, reverse. Stop. Bring them down. Just your shoulders. You're going to go up and down. Up and down. Roll forward, 1, 2, roll back. Repeat, up, down, roll forward, and back. Again, up, down, and forward, and back, and up, down, down. Yeah, I know them shoulders are burning now. And back, okay? So, let's get the torso a little warm with a stretch to the side. Make sure you stay over your waistline, okay? Don't lean forward. I've seen people do this. Horrible. Don't lean too far back, okay? Right over the waistline. Don't let the hip lean. Keep it in place over your legs. And up. Other side. You can even place your hand on the sacral chakra. Repeat. Other way. And up. Deep bend of the knee, which is a grand plie à la seconde. Second position. And up. Arms out. And up one more time with the hands on the hips. And up. One more time with the arms going up. Up. And up. So knee lifts up. And up. And up. And up. And up. And up. And up. All right, so you should feel a little bit more loose. Let's do the final step. Okay, so the final movement, your knees are gonna go, legs are gonna go back, then your knees are gonna go up in the front. So you're doing back, back, up, up, back, back, up, up, back, back, up, up, back, back, up, up. Got the feet now, let's add the arms. So you're doing back, back. This is another clearing. Swing back, swing back. Oh, let me move myself back a little bit. There we go. Back, back. And when the knees come up in the front, up, up. So it's a celebration, a rejoicing of clearing out energy, okay? Clearing out this authentic center, your center of authenticity, your center of standing in your true light, who you are, your sexual center as well for intimacy, and your creative center, okay? So you're going 1, 2, up, heart, sacral, 2. And when you are doing the sacral, you're gonna go front, front. Okay? If that's too confusing, you could just stick with the heart center. But I always bring everything into alignment with the heart at some point. Okay? Back, back, up, up, sacral, back, back, front, front, back, back, heart, back, sacral, front. Okay? Walk through from the beginning. 6, 7, walk with me. Next step. Clear. Remember, pick it up. Next step. So it's down, in, step. Down, step. Down, step. Down, step. And then the final movement. Back, up, back, front. Back, up, back, front. Let's put it all together and smile. Let me sip my coffee. And between your deep breaths, breathe naturally, okay? You hold your breath, you say vom, but there's still gonna be air left after you say vom. So don't go vom, and then hold your breath until you inhale again. Breathe, okay? I don't want anybody passing out. All right, let's go. 5, 6, 7, and I don't know why that came out faster. We're gonna hold. You know what? I'm being guided to do it differently. Breathe in, exhale, vom, then hold for a minute, okay? Before we inhale again. I think that's the guidance I'm being led to. Let's try it. Ready? Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe naturally and move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heels and heel. Heel and sacral. Heel and sacral. Heel and sacral. Heel and sacral. Back and 1 and 2 and up and 1 and 2 and front and 1 and 2 and up and 1 and 2 and front. Breathe. Feel free to do that as many times as you feel called to, but that was your sacral chakra activation. Sorry for the little brain fart I was having back then, but hopefully you were able to follow through, and that's what the
gift of rewind is for rewind, go back, do it again. Rewind, go back, do it again. All right? Until you feel really open here and grounded and connected.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Pick a Pal. Y'all know I'm singing and I'm so happy during this session. It's because at the time I'm recording this, I'm anticipating travel. But at the time that this is going to air, I'm going to be in Guinea, West Africa with my husband. Oh my God, those of you that have been following, join my other channel, The Inseparables. Oh my gosh, if you've been following the journey, you understand. So I haven't been with him for about a year in the flesh. We talk every day, but oh my God, to be able to be in his presence, to hug him, to take walks with him, to lay beside him, like, it's making my heart feel so full right now. Sometimes it makes me wonder, is it worse to not have, or is it, or is this feeling of longing? Like the longing makes you feel ill sometimes, like you're sick in the heart center because you can't. It's like it's yours, but you can't have it yet. You can't have it in the way you want it. So I'm praying at the time that I'm recording this that all of you are at this time when you're seeing this receiving exactly what you've been wishing for, because I know I will be. So I'm praying for you guys. Please write in the comments, I'm receiving all that I've been wishing for. And if you're not yet, you still write that in the comments. Get into alignment with what you've been wishing for. I am receiving all that I've been wishing for. I am receiving, or even I'm open to receive, because that's something I struggled with for a long time. And that brings me to this channeled message. I wasn't going to do a general message for the collective. I was going to jump right to the pick a pal, but something kept saying, no, there's another message. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards. But first, I'm going to let you know this message has something to do with believing before you're seeing. And for those of you who have been able to accomplish that feat, you're seeing now. You're starting to see, like, oh, it was worth it. Oh, it was worth the wait. Oh, it was worth the wait. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. It was worth the wait. So if you are struggling with believing before receiving, believing that it's already yours, or that it's already on the way, or, what I can say is maybe it's easier for you if you were to live your life in a fake it till you make it type of energy, because that's almost the same thing, except you're not faking it, because literally it is yours. You're living it. You're living the reality before it's in the 3D. You know what I'm saying? So that's what a lot of you need to do. Start already affirming. Affirmations are powerful, but you got to do them the STEAM way. When you do them the STEAM way, they manifest. Why? Because you don't affirm anything you don't truly believe. You don't affirm something that you struggle to believe. You affirm what you know is really real and true. So, like, if you really, really believe that you're going to find your soulmate tomorrow, then affirm that. If you really, really believe you're going to be a millionaire in 24 hours, affirm that. But if there's any doubt in your mind as you are affirming those things, then don't do that. Because what that does is it takes you even more out of alignment with manifesting those things. I'm sorry, and I was drawn to my rings here, so I'm going to put them on. But you don't want to force anything. If you can believe my soulmate is just around the corner, then affirm that, rather than I'm going to meet my soulmate tomorrow, or my soulmate is already here. If you can believe, I know I'm meant to be a millionaire. I know that it's my birthright. to be prosperous, then affirm that. But don't affirm, I have $1 million. I have $1 million. If in your heart you're going, I ain't got no damn $1 million. Because what that does is it takes you even more out of alignment. And it makes your mouth, your throat chakra, and your heart chakra out of alignment. Because your heart's not feeling it, but your mouth is saying it. It's almost like you're lying to yourself. So that's a lesson for a whole nother time. You know, when I do one of my greatest master major affirmation sessions, which I have done. If you go through my intuitive guidance playlist, you'll probably see one. But where I go over how to affirm using the STEAM techniques. Okay. But yeah. Whew, I got really hot there. Y'all guys really feel like you need to get into alignment with what is coming in, not what they're trying to bring in, what is coming in. So let's see what the message is for the collective. And I mean, this is for all of us, even if you feel like you're living your best life right now. Okay. So you got the King of Wands reverse, which is already letting me know there's some doubt about something, because the King of Wands is usually going after what he wants. He's going after his dreams and his goals. No hesitation, very confident and ambitious and determined. But reverse, something got him feeling a little bit like, I don't know. I don't know. What else we got? Judgment. All right. Spiritual awakening coming in. I think you're starting to realize your worth. Or maybe somebody else is. Somebody may have their eye on you guys. You don't even realize it, but they might have already been judged. So take what resonates. For some of you, this is somebody that wants to come towards you, but now there's been some kind of judgment made in your favor. Like you're leaving that behind. Or this is your energy wanting to go towards something but hesitant. And there's some kind of spiritual awakening that's coming in at this time that's making you say, hey, I need to get up off my throne and go for that. Nine of Swords reverse, yeah. So it's like finally coming out of sleepless nights, a period where you were stressing, where you were worried. I also feel like for some of you, this is this King of Wands. I don't know why I keep hearing that. Some of y'all got somebody in their feelings right now. Somebody feeling like they can't stop thinking about you. They're trying, but they just feel like they can't. But they also feel like they can't go towards you. It might be someone you blocked. Yeah, feels like somebody you blocked. But for others of you who don't resonate with that, I am getting that you're finally releasing something that was stressing you. Some kind of spiritual awakening has come in with this full moon that's kind of making you wake up to the fact that maybe some of the fears you carried that kept you from moving forward towards things you wanted were really illusions and things that you let play out in your head and not even so real anymore. Maybe in a past time for you, it was real because of experiences you were going through, but now it's not anymore, and you're starting to realize. The Devil reverse. See, you're freeing yourself from some energy. And then for others of you, you freeing yourself from some energy that had a hold on you. Oh my, if this is, for those of you that resonate with this being a person, you might have been as obsessed with them as they were of you at one point. But this person, yeah, you had to release them. They just look like a lot of stress. Looks like you got some help too, angelic help. Maybe you called on archangels, angelic help, you called on the divine. Some energy came through to kind of help you break free of this hold of this person or of this worry and stress that you were carrying. I'm still eating the icy. So unprofessional, I know, y'all. All right, that card wants to come out. I don't know. So we'll see what that is last. But the Star. So you held on to your wishes, your dreams, your beliefs. You kept the faith, and that's why you got free of this. That's why you got out of this energy. There has been a spiritual awakening for you, my collective family. You've awakened, and you can't go back to sleep anymore. So you're just going to be in this energy of faith, of knowing, of trusting. Like, this is the best time for you to do affirmations because you're right in alignment. And it's like I'm hearing your prayers have been heard. The things you want have been heard. Your faith that was unshaken. Well, I won't say unshaken because it was shaken at times, but it never dissipated. It never went away. You always kind of came back like, I'm angry, or I'm lost, or I'm sad, or I'm disappointed, or I'm depressed, or I'm grieving, or I'm ashamed, or but at the end of the day, you always was like, but I know there's a higher power. I know that I'm protected. I know that my ancestors love me. I know that I'm being guided. Whatever you believed, you held on to that. And they're acknowledging, your guides are acknowledging that what you want is coming in. You're about to get a wish. Something you prayed for. What is this message here? Ha! You've been asking for money? Page of Pentacles. So if you've been praying for money, they're saying this is what's coming in. You just don't see it yet because this was on the bottom of the pile. So it's like you don't see it yet, but you're about to get some kind of money opportunity that's going to come in. Yeah, I'm putting the quartz there for some clarity. You know, maybe you'll be able to see how this is meant to come in. I feel like for some of you, you're already in the midst of this opportunity, or you were already made the offer. Yeah. You wished for it, it came in. Maybe the money is slow coming in, or it's little by little, but you see it now. That's what I'm hearing. It's like you see it now. So now you're like cultivating it. Like, I'm going to put my heart and my soul and my energy into it. All right. Just be careful though. This is still the winter. See the cards. Still winter. So wintertime, we do what? We hibernate. Keep that in your mind. Okay. Do the work, but hibernate. All right, and you got the Ten of Cups here. Now, I did come through reverse, so there may be a push to get to this emotional bliss. This feels like you're seeking some kind of emotional bliss at this time. And it's coming. It's just keep your eye on the prize is what I'm hearing. Keep your eye on what it is you've been praying for, and it's going to come in, okay? So that's what I really got for you for the collective. I'm going to move on to the pick a pile, okay? I'll be right back. I mean, granted, it's sitting right here, but I want to clear this first, okay? Hey, and here we are back with the pick a pile. So I want to clear the energy real quick because we done did a bunch of stuff before getting to the pick a pile. So, I want to just take some deep grounding breaths before you choose your pal, or before I even introduce them to y'all. I want to ground, okay? I've also been eating icy and all this stuff, so I want to ground, okay? Okay, let me stop trying to be a perfectionist. So we're going to take some deep breaths in through our mouths. 4 deep breaths. In through the mouth. And you know what? I've just been moved to breathe out through the nose. I've never done the in through the mouth, out through the nose. But what I'm hearing is this breathing out through the nose in these 4 breaths is going to really be pushing out self-doubt. Why did I feel moved to say that? Because that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking like any stress, any worries, and like I usually say during breath work, but this was like pushing out any doubt. So think about that. You're breathing in through your mouth, just taking in Matter of fact, not even taking in, because yes, you're naturally going to take in light and love. But this time, focus on breathing in to your authentic truth and your authentic self. And breathing out through your nose, any doubt that you can be all that you can be. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm goofy. Okay. But really, dead serious what I said. Okay? Any doubt that you could be all that you want to be. Best mantra the Army ever came up with. At least when I was young, that was the mantra. Be all you can be. Okay. Enough rambling. Take a deep breath in through your mouth. Exhale through your nose. Deep breath in through your mouth. Exhale through your nose. Deep breath in through your mouth. Exhale through your nose. Deep breath in through your mouth. Exhale through your nose. All right. I'm sorry if some of those were louder than others. Sometimes I think it's louder at times where the energy still needs a little bit more like, boom, clear that up type energy. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Anyway, let's move on. So I'm going to introduce the piles to you. They're each represented by a card and a sunstone rune, Norse rune. So they're a little difficult to see, but I will introduce each rune to you. I'm hoping you choose your pile based off of your card and not the rune if you already know what the runes are for. I literally had to choose my pile before I put out the runes because I know what they are. So I wanted to be biased. So yeah, I already have my pile selected and I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is. But anyway, so pile 1, you have Fehu. Oops, can you see it? That's the rune. And new moon in Aries, go for it. Pile 2, you have the rune, Étoiles. I'm sorry, Étoiles. Can y'all see it? Wow, my hand was way off. You know, I got my camera at a different angle today, and I'm like, it makes the view of the camera look totally different to me. Like, I'm so off-centered. I'm sorry about that. I thought I was on the camera all that time. Okay. What's interesting is these are runes I've used in songs. Elwaz. Yeah, Elwaz. Is that the one? Elwaz. Fehu, definitely. That's interesting. I'm glad I chose before I put the runes out. No, this isn't Elwaz. Okay. This is Ethwaz? Why am I having trouble remembering that rune? Elwaz. Okay, this is Elwaz. I'm sorry. Had to look at my notes real quick over on the side like that. All right. Anyway, all of that fuss. Pile 2, you have full moon in Scorpio. Breathe through the tension. Okay. Pile 3, you have the room Pertho. That did not want me to pick it up just now. Hopefully you can see it. And the card, last quarter moon in Gemini, clear your mind. Quartz wanted to be up in here. I don't know why. Maybe to assist with you all making clear-minded decisions. And then we got clear your mind. Ain't that something? Maybe that should be my second choice, pal. Because that's not the one I chose. But this ain't about me, right? Okay. Well, it ain't all about me. But I'm in this collective too. So bear with me. All right. We got Kinaz. This was actually in one of my songs, my mantras too. Kinaz. So if you listen to any of my Steam music, I know a lot of them are rough drafts, you'll be like, oh, okay, I know what that is. And that's connected to full moon in Aries. We got two. No, that's the new moon and the full moon. Interesting. All right. Full moon in Aries, cool your emotions. All right, so pause the video if you need to pause. And we'll be right back with Pal 1. Hey, Pal 1s. Did I make that worse? Trying to get the light just right. Welcome. Okay, it's a little crazy. All right, that might be better. All right, welcome to your session. I am all over the place right now. I don't know what my issue is, why I'm in such a giddy mood. Maybe feeling that that energy of this full moon in Leo. Okay. All right, so you were drawn to new moon in Aries. I read this card last. It says, go for it. And you have been drawn also to Fehu. Alrighty, I'm gonna put those over here. Hopefully they're not gonna get in the way and I don't have to move them. All right, so let's get right into it. So I have 3 questions here. Let's see. What unexpected fun may surprise you right now? And I'm using the Great Outdoors Tarot because they always remind me of fun activities. So what unexpected fun may surprise my Pal 1s at this time? Queen of Sticks. Queen of Wands, in other words. What's interesting? The Queen of Sticks. It just looks like being very, very proud of some kind of work you did. Doing a lot of work on your own and feeling really good about it. Like, I got here, I did this, I made it. I got it all done. I did everything I set out to do. And I think it's going to be like some kind of fun that's going to come after having worked very hard. Yeah. After putting in a lot of energy and work towards something. Knight of Vessels. This is the Knight of Cups. Is that what you're going to do? I chose this, pal. Shh. So it looks like some love coming in. Or somebody coming towards you with love, or you going to somebody to see someone you love, maybe overseas, maybe going boating with somebody. I'm really just getting the energy of working really hard to either go towards someone you love, or now after all this hard work, someone you love is coming in towards you. Knight of Blades, reverse. That's the Knight of Swords. So with them coming in reverse, somebody may be coming in towards you really, really, really frantically. Okay, so when does the fun unexpected fun that's going to surprise you, because where's this guy coming from, or this energy here? The Hanged Man reversed. Okay. Now, I don't know if you're going to find this to be fun. But you're damn sure going to be surprised. What I am getting for you, my ones, the fun that may surprise you is you're going to have more than one person. More than one person wanting to come towards you. Now, this could mean, okay, for some of you, this could mean you're going to influence a lot of people. Some of them are going to really love you. Some of them are going to want to come at you kind of crazy. But you've come to an enlightenment. You're at a level now where it's like nothing anyone can say can shake you. You've done that work of trying to see different perspectives. You really know how to interact with people at this point, where at one point you felt stuck. Like that might have been what was getting in the way of your progress here, is worrying about people's opinions of the work you've done, or worrying about the fact that somebody may not even be helping you but watching you doing all this work. And now you're not worried about them anymore. You're unbothered, and you're attracting in those that truly love you, a lot of people. And then there's like one person here that's like out of a million that could try to come for you. So that's one side of what I'm seeing, is you rising above that, being unbothered. But on the other side of the coin, I'm seeing someone having two different suitors coming their way. One, Knight of Vessels. This is somebody that really wants to offer you true love, that really loves you, that sees your vibrancy, that sees how hard you work, that just wants to care for you and give you peace of mind and have good times with you and fun. And I do see you guys having fun. Almost feels like you've been looking for them, waiting for them. I see people with binoculars. It's like trying to find them. Maybe they live at a distance. Maybe they've been trying to find you. Maybe, you don't even know each other yet. But there's somebody here, this Knight of Blades. I don't know if this is going to be fun. Might be surprising that finally, after having probably been quiet for a long time, may want to drop a bomb on you. Like, hey, I'm still here, or I'm interested, or I want to be back in. It just feels like someone that feels like they're on the outs watching you go off and have fun, loving times, that might have been lying dormant, and now they're going to be fired up. So I do see that as a surprise. The fun thing about it is that I really get a sense of unbothered from you, and that could be what's pissing certain people off, is that you're doing your thing. You look good doing it. You're attracting in many, many, many admirers, and even possibly the one. And you're good. You know what you know, and you're going with the flow. You're just going with the flow. That water's giving me this energy of, I'm just doing me. So yeah, it might be fun for you watching somebody that once hurt you or gave you hell be on the outside looking in, feeling how they once made you feel. That came through for me, for some of you. So take that if it resonates. And that's not to say, like you're going, aha, you feel horrible. It's kind of like that energy of, well, I'm not doing anything to you as you were intentionally doing things to hurt me. I'm literally just pulling my energy back and letting you see what it feels like, life without me. You know what I'm saying? Life watching me go on. So, yeah, wow. Okay. So that's your unexpected fun that's going to surprise you now. Take what resonated out of that. All right, so what calling is going to be illuminated now that you can't ignore? And we're going to go to my deck, Awakening Your Highest Purpose. I almost forgot I was going to add this in, because for a minute I was looking at my book like, how's that the next question? I don't see a deck here for it. But yeah, I leave this in the side because you can see the artwork and it can kind of influence, you to pick a pile. So I didn't want to put it in the pile because these cards are big and you would see the artwork. But anyway, what calling will be illuminated now that you can't ignore? Okay, my pile wands. Wow. Ain't that something? So you have the Angels of Earth's Realm. Soul Star Chakra activation. We're gold to feel like a star. And then you have a star amongst us. What the hell? Who are you, my ones? All right. We're gold to feel like a star. Soul Star Chakra, by the way, is located about 7 to 12 inches above your head. And it connects you to the angelic realm, your star ancestors, ascended masters. Excuse me. So it often may feel like you're called to help humanity in some way. You may often feel annoyed by the same people you must help. Lessons are best learned through being of service or being another person's reflection so that they can see themselves in you. So maybe sometimes you are meant to reflect back to people some of the qualities that they need to upgrade, or reflect back to them the opposition of where they want to be to where they are. So to avoid moments of zoning out or feeling spacey, stay connected to nature, touch a tree, grass, sand, etc. Astral travel can help you to feel at peace as well as reboot you for your mission this lifetime. It is your birthright to be weird or the black sheep. Embrace your originality. And you're able to master astrology. It's funny because I keep hearing that and it's just something I don't feel like doing. Why? Because I don't want to take the time. Ain't that lazy? I don't want to take the time to have to study all that. But they're saying you can master it, my ones. So your earth angel energy. And you have a star amongst us. So solar plexus chakra, that's gold and yellow. Wow. So those colors, you are meant to shine with both of those together. Solar plexus chakra activation, wearing yellow will feel good. You have no clue just how special you are in this world. You unknowingly inspire other people. You're often copied. You will most likely have to heal or be convinced of your greatness from an unsupportive upbringing. Wow. And you just got black sheep, most likely. If you can maintain confidence in any endeavor, you won't fail. Did you hear that? If you can maintain confidence in any endeavor, you won't fail. Destined to be famous in whatever line of work is selected, no matter what you choose to do, you're meant to be a star. Eating good, healthy, filling foods will boost your energy and lift your emotions. That's deep. I literally yesterday after exercising was like, I need to change my diet too. So maybe some of y'all. All right. Greatest lesson will be learned when to serve ego and when to put it aside. Oh, your greatest lesson will be learning when to serve the ego and when to put the ego aside. So yeah, you'll really need to learn when to allow the ego to shine and when to be humble. Many people think you should always be humble, but that's not true. Always being humble is how you sometimes end up dimming your light and missing out on your goodies. Move that over there. All right. So how will this moon push you into the spotlight? Because it's going to push you. Heart of ascension, expansion, love for all, playfulness, release the past. This full moon is, and look, you literally got go for it. This full moon is going to push you into expanding, allowing yourself to open up and share more of yourself so that more people can come in and be supportive of you. I feel like this, whatever hard work or work you do, it's in service to all. Maybe you do something that helps humanity, maybe social service, maybe guidance, healing, whatever it is, it's something that helps the public or the world in some way, people. You're going to be pushed to have more fun and release this past that has you feeling like either if you don't bust your ass working, you're not worthy of love and great things to come in towards you and the things you love. And move into this new energy of having fun with life, playing with life, just having a good time. You ever had a good time in a while, my ones? Just had fun? Yeah, but this is going to push you into the spotlight. Your ability to play, to take serious things and make them not so serious. Have fun and be playful with it. Show that you have love for the all, unconditionally. Not saying you're going to tolerate everybody, but you love everybody. And release the past. That is what this moon is forcing you to do, almost. I hear, like, really telling you that the past is over. Okay, you good. You've ascended. Your heart is ascending. Okay. Light language. Wow. Universal language of oneness. It's a lot with you with loving all. Universal language of oneness, of love. Listen with your heart. There's something about you that is going to appeal to the all, to everyone. The moon is pushing you into the spotlight by allowing you to be able to communicate and relate to many, many different people and walks of life. You'll be able to listen with your heart. Heart ascension, listen with your heart. That's so synchronized. What else you got here? Fire of transformation, radical purification, violet flame, surrendering, resurrection. There is an aspect of you that is literally transforming. Like a old version of you is dying, like, or has died, literally died. And it's like a whole new you is coming into being. You're very connected to the violet flame. So do crown chakra work. And when you do, visualize a violet flame on the top of your crown. It really connects you to Christ energy, divine energy, and can cause like just a radical cleansing. I just feel like with this transformation you're going through, it's like an automatic purification. Like things you've done in the past have been forgiven. You worked through some kind of karma. You've done some karmic work that it just feels like it's cleared away your slate. Your slate has been cleared. You can just surrender and let go. Things are just going to flow. And there's that heart again. There's that heart that you see in the heart of ascension. Your heart is so healed and so open to receive that it is going to receive. It's just, there's a lot of love coming in for you. And the love that's coming in is going to outnumber those that don't offer it or didn't, or offered it in a toxic way. Wow. So this is what this full moon is pushing you into. Just being a vessel of love, open to accept love and to send it out on a universal tip. To surrender and just let things transform and flow. Allow yourself to be reborn, remade, rebooted. And your advice is to go for it. Your advice is to go for it. You want to know why? Because you literally got the rune Fehu. Fehu is the, look, I'm not even on the camera. Fehu is the rune for abundance. Like, it's the symbol of wealth in Norse. it indicates that there's going to be some kind of gain in the form of like money, possessions, riches. Luck is on your side at this time. You could have a huge windfall. Your money could just improve overnight. But it's also a reminder not to become over the top focused on just making money. I see here by you being pushed more towards doing things that require you to have an open heart. But in doing these things out of love, these things you love to do, and helping people, which is what I keep hearing you do or will be doing, is bringing in this omen for abundance. Whoa. Your advice is to be open to it and to make sure that in being open to receive, that doesn't get in the way of your higher purpose behind what you do. What? Okay, I'm bugging out now. I literally, the way I have this propped here, there's something on my camera lens that's a white dot, and it's like literally right around the moon. It makes it look like the moon is lit on my card. And I was freaking out for a minute, like, what the hell? I'm looking at my card, it's not like that, but in the camera it is. Don't mind me, y'all. But it just made me think full moon, like the full moon is really going to be pushing you to go after everything you're deserving of, you're worthy of. And I just feel like it's all coming in. It's all coming in. You're a star, you're an angel, you are loved, you are transformed, and the love is coming into you. So go for it. Abundance, abundance, abundance. Wow, that's what I got for you, my ones. That's your reading. And a goodie it was. If this resonated, give me a thumbs up. If you're new here and you like my style of reading, how I interpret the messages that come through for you, if you feel a kinship to this family of light here, please subscribe. I was looking at my logistics, and it's telling me like 77% of you guys that are watching are forgetting to subscribe. So subscribe, please. It keeps the channel going. If you subscribe, we can thrive, okay? Read the description also, because it'll tell you about other ways we can vibe. I'm live every week in my private Facebook group, so join now so you don't miss nothing. I do free workshops and everything in there. I'm live once a month on my IG channel with the monthly forecast. I'm also on TikTok, so make sure you read the description, and it'll tell you how to book a personal reading and join my current workshop. On that note, I'm sending y'all so much light and love on your journey. I hope you enjoyed this lunar vibe session, and I'll be back with part 2. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this family of light. See ya. Hey, pal 2. You were drawn to breathe through the tension, full moon in Scorpio. And I'm reading that last, by the way, if you're like, why is she putting it in the corner? And you're also drawn to the rune Elwas. I can't believe I put my camera at this different angle now, and I keep not realizing where to hold everything up so it could be seen. So anyway, this is read last, okay? And we're going to jump right in after I take a sip of water. Okay. So first off, what unexpected fun may surprise you right now? And let's hope it's really some fun. Like Power 1 kind of got a surprise, because it was kind of like surprise more so than fun, but fun, we're a little surprised. So let's see what y'all got. All right, you have the Hermit reversed. Four of Blades, which is the Four of Wands. You have the Empress reversed. Trying to get that stupid light glare not to be on it, on the cards. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, my twos. So, what unexpected fun is going to surprise you now? Well, first off, you might be coming out of a depression, a funk. Yeah, one where you might have felt like, oh, I'm just retreating. I'm going to do some spiritual work. I'm going to work on myself. But really, you was just retreating because you was like, I can't right now. That's just the energy I'm getting from you. Like, I can't be bothered with people. I can't be bothered with the nonsense right now. I feel like there may have been a lot of worries around home and stability, finding that one, that mate, that soulmate that you can get married to and build your home life with. Or maybe there's been some instabilities around your living arrangements. Maybe you want to move. Maybe you just have been just not having a good time when it comes to stability and home life. But I do see that shifting. Because you got the Wheel of Fortune here. So there's some kind of karma or karmic slate you've wiped clean. Yeah, but with the Empress here reversed, just be careful that, you're like not just like depressed to the point where you're not taking care of you. Okay, and if you were at that point, you're going to be snapping out of it soon because there is something coming in. I see a shift in your finances first and just luck in general, feeling like an opportunity, I feel like, to go away and travel where you might meet someone. But I'm hearing it begins with you taking care of you. You might really been in a place where you just was like, F it. Maybe you're not getting your hair done like you used to, that shape up, that dye, that cut. Maybe you're not dressing to the nines like you used to. Maybe you just been feeling really tired and out of it and you haven't been giving yourself the time to rest without feeling guilty. Because the Hermit reverse isn't someone really soul searching and pulling their energy back to spiritually awaken. It's almost like they're just depressed. They just don't want to be bothered with anyone. But I do feel that is shifting because you have the Four of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune here, which both speak of luck and stability and marriage sometimes for the Four of Blades. So if that's something that's unexpected and would be a surprise to you coming in, then that's exactly what you should be looking out for, is a flip in your finances, and your home life becoming more stable. And possibly if you're missing a mate, that energy is there too. But it does feel like it comes from you going away somewhere where you meet this person. But yeah, really pay attention to your health at this time, my twos. Take care of yourself. Nurture yourself. That's not to say you're sick, but you do have an energy of feeling a little drained, okay? All right. So what calling will be illuminated now for you that you will not be able to ignore? My cards are getting bent. All right, let's do this. Oh, that's it. I want to come out. I'm going to just take one out the middle, what I feel drawn to. Okay. What calling is going to be illuminated right now that you will not be able to ignore? Wow. So you have the ones who remember, and the whole world is your client. The card of the Master Healer. So this is the card of third eye chakra activation. Visualize indigo light in your third eye, which is at the center of your forehead, a little bit above the eyebrows. So there's a need to meditate a lot for you, okay? You might struggle to choose between multiple gifts, meaning not knowing which one to do. And this could also be something here that's stifling, like feeling like you have so many ideas and things you want to do, not knowing which one to do first. But the one you choose to do is going to bring you some stability and some prosperity, okay? And my twos, you tend to be treated as an elder or a wise one, even when you're young, or by those who may be older than you. Some feelings of premonition so much that most people trust your instincts. Crystals will help protect your third eye from fog or blocks. So get yourself some crystals, baby. The High Priestess. This is like the psychic card of confirmation. This is like a High Priestess card here. The ones who remember. Okay. Getting certified or a degree in any form of chakra, holistic, and or mental studies will propel you forward. So you might want to look into my intuitive guide, expert, and Akashic reading workshop I got going on. All right. And you have the whole world as your client, master healer. You are one of the chosen to teach the masses about their inner gifts and how to use them to heal. You may find you're attracted to things involving special gifts and abilities at a young age. So that means you might have tapped into your gifts and talents when you were very young. There's always been something uplifting about your hugs. Your energy will repulse or instantly feel good to others. You magnify where healing is needed in others without realizing it. That's why you might repulse some people. And you could feel called to learn Reiki or holistic healing forms, to be a doctor or surgeon, a masseuse or reflexologist, social service rep, or public assistance rep. And if not, you might want to look into some of them things. Okay, some of those ideas may lead you down a path of prosperity or just happiness that you haven't even known yet. So, how will this moon push you into the spotlight? Because that's what the Leo energy is about, shining. You have dolphins. Play. It's okay to relax. Smile again. Share your flow. You are going to be pushed into hanging out, getting out there, meeting new people, shining and smiling. Like just being happy. I knew I felt like an energy of just being down and not smiling as much as you used to. It's okay to relax. Everything is going to be okay from here on forward. Everything is going up. You got rainbows coming with the dolphins. Everything is up from here. Your wheel of fortune is upright. So you can relax. You've done the work. Now have some fun. So you're going to be pushed into the spotlight. But I feel like, because it says share your flow. So that's what's going to be pushed. Whatever you have to offer is going to be pushed into the spotlight. But they're like, have fun with it, you know? Have fun. Depths of love. What is it with you and dolphins, my twos? Let go of fear to jump into love. Let go beyond attachments. Just let love in. Maybe that was what caused your retreat or your depression here. Oops, and that might have been confirmation. I hit my chimes. This is my pal that has some heart healing that needed to be done. Dolphins may be a spirit animal of yours, but they represent having fun and relaxing and joining with family and loved ones and letting go of fear. Being able to love without being holding on with all your might. You know, knowing that by surrendering, what you want will always be with you, will always come back to you. Inner child attunement. Go within, listen, loving parenting. So I do feel like in order for you to get fully into your spotlight, you do have some inner child healings to do. Maybe you lost your parents at a young age. Maybe you had parents that weren't very nurturing, which could give you that Empress reverse where you don't feel nurtured. You don't feel like you have someone that's nurturing and caring for you and mothering you at this time. And your guides are saying to go within and do that healing work. Listen to your inner child and love on your inner child. And know that, you're being parented from the other side. Yeah, this gives me like spirit ancestor energy there. Your ancestors are going to push you into the spotlight. I do feel like there's something you might have done since you were young. Something maybe your parents also did for some of you, that you're going to be the one that's actually going to become prosperous and make a fortune from it. But you have to do the heart healing work, because there's something in your heart that makes you feel afraid to just open up to some new love, to let love in. Or for those of you already in a loving relationship, it's difficult for you to open up and just allow yourself to love something that you can do, an ability you have, an idea, a gift. And you need to just have fun with it and play and share it with others. And you're going to be pushed to do that. So let's get you your advice. It says breathe through the tension. Right now, your emotions could be feeling a little tense. I do feel like maybe it's due to whatever issue you had with something or someone that you really, really loved, that is now going through a transformation of you having to, maybe you block somebody, maybe you just completely stop doing something that you used to really love doing. But yeah, full moon in Scorpio, it's like you're being told to face what you're going through head on and just breathe, because you're going to get through this as long as you can stay grounded. Okay? You're going through a change that's going to bring you into your fortune. Therefore, there's going to be a lot of upheavals. And you might feel like, oh, I've been going through upheavals. No, no, no. This is not emotional upheavals by themselves. This is when it's Scorpio, your whole life is about to get a makeover. Okay? And you have the rune of transition, Elwas. It just, the advice here is to just allow this death and rebirth to happen. There's a major transition at hand right now. You're regenerating. This is like, this rune is Phoenix vibes, okay? It's like being in the womb, waiting to be born again. Like this Empress energy is womb energy. You're like right at the gateway. And your advice is to maintain your resilience. That it is noted how resilient you are. How, look at that, breathe through the tension, want it to be central focus. Because you're able to do that with ease. You're able to breathe through whatever is happening, because you know that on the other side, it's going to be some great thing, something beautiful. And I just feel like right now you need to do the healing work with your inner child, to let your inner child know it's okay. Comfort that inner child that's afraid of change, that's afraid of transition, because it's experienced transitions and change in their life through people going and coming for a long time. Which is why you could go in the hermit energy, because that way you don't lose anybody else. You don't have to meet anyone that you could possibly lose. But now you're going to be pushed into, look at that, coupled up. You're going to be pushed out there to join forces with people, friends or possible lovers. Okay, and just have a good time and jump into new things fearlessly. Wow, that's what I got for you. If this resonated, please remember to give me a thumbs up. Only takes a second. And remember to subscribe. Like 77% of you guys are forgetting to subscribe, and y'all have to know that that's how this channel is able to keep going. So please remember to subscribe and join this new family of your new family of light. And always read the description on my sessions, because it can tell you how you can join my workshops, book a personal reading, It'll tell you how you can join my private Facebook group where I am live every Saturday at 11 a.m. I think 11 a.m. with the weekly forecast. And every first Sunday of the month, I'm on Instagram with the monthly forecast at 1:11 p.m. And I'm also on TikTok from time to time. So hope to see you in one of those sacred spaces soon. I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this light tribe. And I'll be back with Pile 3. See ya. Hey, Pile 3, welcome to your session. So you were drawn to last quarter moon in Gemini, clear your mind. And I'm reading that last, so that'll be over here. What the? Okay. And the Norse rune Pertho. So let's jump right into your read. So what unexpected fun? Ooh, I'm knocking things down. What is going on? What unexpected fun may surprise you now? So we have 3 of Sticks, which is the 3 of Wands. This was my second pal choice, so this should be fun to see. We have the Knight of Stones reverse, which is the Knight of Pentacles. The 2 of Sticks reverse, which is the 2 of Swords. Show it to you upright though. And the Queen of Vessels, the Queen of Cups coming through reversed. All right, so my 3s. What unexpected fun may be surprising you now is some opportunity to work with someone. And I do feel like it's sort of a gamble for you. It's something that you struggle with, collaborating with people. I don't know if it's that you don't trust people or you just feel like you get things done faster alone. I'm hearing that for many of you. But yeah, it's feeling like you're going to come together. Now, you know what's crazy? Why I paused? Because I read this as the 3 of Wands in my mind. But it's the 3 of Sticks, which is swords. So I'm like, wait, what? Why would this does not reflect the traditional 3 of Sticks at all. Let me see something real quick. Because I know that I thought swords were spikes. So maybe this is wand. No, blades. Voila. So this is wands. I was going to say, how come I start to see this as, I saw it as wands in my mind. Okay, so I'm right. Listen to your intuition. Maybe that's why the Queen of Vessels is reversed. So with the 3 of Sticks here, it's like some kind of bringing things together that might not normally be together, but it brings something very beautiful into creation. It's like you're going to create something really amazing that's going to bring in a great harvest but it's going to involve working with other people. Or at least some other person, but I'm really hearing people. What the? Oh, God. So that was crazy. The next song that popped on was literally a song that I did not want to get copyright stricken first of all by. But it's by Melan, an artist named Melan, and it's called Yahweh. So it's the song to call in the energy of the divine. However, she opens it by talking, and she literally was talking about her life purpose, right when I was talking about creating something beautiful with some other people. So that's interesting. Okay, this may have something to do with your life purpose, whatever this is. I do feel like you are at the forefront of the project, or at least a major figure in the collaboration for it to come to fruition. Um, I see you having more than enough to spread around to give. We got Knight of Stones here though reversed, so it does let me know it's a little bit of a risk. And then maybe an impatience. Maybe your issue with collaborating is that you feel like other people move slow, they're not getting the work done in time, and for whatever reason you're in some kind of a rush. I don't know. But Two of Sticks reverse. Yeah, it's like you have to let down your guard. You have to trust, because here there's two hands on the map. You have to trust. One has the compass. You are showing the way to go. You have to learn to work with someone else in order to reach something that you want to reach. Queen of Vessels reversed. It's like you just watch your emotions, listen to your intuition. Um, Whatever's coming in right now is going to be completely unexpected and a huge surprise, because it's like you're not seeing it. You're too focused on the speed and the direction of things. Like, it has to go this way, it has to be done this way, it has to be done this amount of time, and things are just going to blossom and bloom all around you is what I'm seeing. So that's going to be your surprise. It's why you're focused somewhere else, or you're stressing out thinking things are not coming in. It's going to be like, boom, here they are. And it is going to come through working with others. All right. So let's see what calling will be illuminated for you now that you will not be able to ignore. Like a calling you will have to answer. Well, you're going to have to answer that because it just jumped right out the deck. So that's one. All right, I'll take it. And there's two. So you have designer of life's beauty and deeply rooted. So maybe some kind of a visual artist here. All right. You have an eye for what looks and feels good. You can design just about anything. Wow. You may feel called to work as a fashionista, a stylist, an interior designer, seamstress, or fashion designer. And your affirmation that'll really set things off for you is: the unique way I view the world helps me to add to its beauty. The unique way I view the world helps me to add to its beauty. And also know you have an eye for colors and trends. So don't doubt what you think will work and what looks good and what doesn't look good. I'm seeing somebody who's able to create great promotional ads, put together colors that are eye-catching and that pull people in. I'm also seeing someone who's really good at color scheming a home, as well as stylist. Someone styling artists, performing artists. All right, deeply rooted. Root chakra activation. Hey, sit on the ground or put your bare feet on the earth to recharge. That's an automatic recharge for you guys. All right, you might get stir crazy if you're indoors for too long, so you do have to take walks. That's your medicine. Or just going outside and taking in a deep breath and exhaling. You could have issues when it comes to change, but you learn really well. You'll get your biggest lessons during times of change. You usually have a very close connection to your family, living and the deceased. So jobs out in nature or dealing with families will be ideal for you. You're natural when it comes to connecting to your ancestors. Genealogy is something Genealogy is something you may be interested in. History and archaeology could be topics you're drawn to on television or in books. So I do feel like you're very connected to your ancestors. 4 is 5. 1 plus 4 is 5, and you got 5. So you are very connected to those who transitioned, who are transitioning. And maybe that's why transitions of any kind may be a little difficult for you to bear. But at the same time, you do understand, it's a part of life. I'm hearing a song, The Facts of Life, theme song almost for you. And I'm not in the mood to sing. Usually I would, but not right now. I think I'm tired, guys. Yeah, I'm getting tired. All right. So these are callings that they're saying at this time you will not be able to ignore. The full moon is going to shine a light on these gifts in some way, even if you don't realize you have them yet. You might find yourself seeking to learn how to enhance them. At one time, I was studying feng shui, interior decoration. Like, you get called to do certain things at certain times because you need to know them for whatever reason. Only the divine knows, and then you'll eventually know. But anyway, how will this moon push you into the spotlight, my threes? So you have heaven on earth. Wow. All are invited. Fifth dimension, new earth, spirit in matter. You're going to be pushed into your purpose, which is whatever it is you're meant to contribute in this lifetime that is meant to bring in this new energy on the planet. Rainbow child. Unstoppable. New earth builder. Oh my God. This is double confirmation. New earth and new earth builder. Multi-talented, miraculous alchemy. You will find a way to bring all of your talents into one whole and make them a gift on this earth for all to be able to benefit from in some way. You may be ultra sensitive to emotionally, and that's a good thing. We don't have enough emotionally sensitive people on this planet as it is. So don't let anybody ever tell you, like, you're oversensitive. There's no such thing. You're undersensitive. How about that? You're not sensitive enough. You don't feel enough. Yeah, but I do feel you have many gifts, many talents. Maybe that's also for some of you who aren't going to work with others because she is alone. Maybe you're meant to bring in all of your gifts into one collaboration. I keep hearing that's for you to find out. Yeah, really listen to your intuition. And don't let your emotions get the best of you where you start to feel like you have to rush, like you don't have enough time. I'm hearing that's BS. You got time. Nurture. Self-healing, ruby ray birthing, and birthing the new earth. Are y'all kidding? 3 cards in a row. Talking about the new earth. Let me take a breath in. Okay, my pal threes. You're really here to usher in a whole new era. That's why it could be a little emotionally tumultuous for you, feeling like you're always feeling like that. That's why it's difficult for you to trust others, but you have to work with others, and you have to take risk. But sometimes in working with others, it can get in your vibration and your energy, and that's something you have to be careful of too. Nurture yourself. Go through your own self-healing rituals. Wow, new earth builder, and new earth. My advice to you, clear your mind. Last quarter moon in Gemini. If there's anything you need to say, get off your chest, do it now. If there's anything you wanted to communicate, in whichever way you communicate, do that now. Just clear your mind and get your emotions in order. Love on you and keep your energy open to new people that want to come in, because I keep hearing like you're going to be collaborating, especially since you got the rune Pertho. Pertho is sacred play. Okay? It's sacred play. It's gaming. It's about having fun. Taking part in ritualistic celebrations, like celebrations that happen all the time at certain points of the year or are meant to, or that you're going to create. I'm hearing that too. You might be getting advised right now to create some kind of annual celebration or event that's going to be like a ritual for people at a certain time of the year. This is the rune of laughter, of festivities. Maybe you're meant to create a festival or some kind of gaming or sports activities, guilt-free, just cultural pursuits, just having a good time. And that's the advice: to clear your mind, go out and have fun. Every pal has pretty much been getting advised to play, to have fun, but you literally got the rune sacred play, and that's like play that is just purposeful, for uplifting, for feeling good, knowing that that's what you're doing it for. Guilt free. It's the key word there. That's what I got for you, my pal threes. I hope this resonated. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new on my channel, remember to subscribe so that we can continue to thrive and grow as a family. Because like 77% of y'all was not subscribed the last time I checked. So what's up with that? Y'all forgetting to just click the subscribe button. Only takes a minute. Less than a minute. But remember to read the subscription as well. It'll tell you how to book a personal reading, as well as join my current workshop. I am live every Saturday at 11 a.m. in my private Facebook group, so join that now as soon as you go into the description, unless you're staying to listen for the last pile. Then you can do that after. I'm also live every Sunday at 1:11 p.m. on my Instagram handle, and my TikTok handle is also in the description, so check me out there as well. I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. And I'll be back with Power 4. Bye. See ya. Hey, Power 4. Welcome to your session. You are drawn to full moon in Aries. It's my sun sign. And it says, cool your emotions. I really feel like we probably all could have listened to all of these pals, so I wouldn't be surprised if some of y'all are here from pal 1, pal 2, or pal 3. But because we've been getting similar messages, very similar. Pal 1 probably was the most different from all the others, but still mentioned some of the same stuff. And you also have Rune Kinaz, which I actually have in one of my meditative songs. I don't know if you can see the symbol. It's like a sideways V. And those are your advice. So I'm going to leave those for last. Let's jump right in. What unexpected fun may surprise you now? 5 of Vessels, the 5 of Cups. Ace of Stones, which is the Ace of Pentacles. Oh yeah. We love those kind of surprises that involve stones. 7 of Stones. 6 of Stones. I said we love stuff that involves stones, and got all stones after that. Talk about being a master manifester. So, what unexpected fun may surprise you right now? Well, first off, I don't know why I'm getting from this. You're going to have some fun. Going from feeling like the underdog to being the one is what I'm hearing. I don't know how else to say it. It's like feeling like you've been taken advantage of people have stolen from you, people have done you dirty, disappointed you, Yeah, and then finally feeling like I'm not that little birdie anymore. I'm not going to just sit by and let this happen. I'm going to stand up for myself. But it's also like you're no longer going to stress over things that you have no control over. That's out of your control. You're going to be at a point of surrender, like, well, you know, because you can scream and you can yell, and that snake can still go for the egg, regardless. You're not beating the snake. But it's just an empowered feeling that these little moments no longer affect you in the same way. You're like defining unbothered at this time. And the Ace of Stones, no wonder there's some kind of surprise when it comes to your prosperity coming in. Like, just off of you letting go and surrendering and not crying over things you could not control, but learning better. Like, okay, maybe I need to put my nest someplace that's not so out in the open next time. It's like you're getting some kind of new opportunity when it comes to money. A major one coming in, because right after that you got the Seven of Stones. It's like you're making progress. Something you worked on that at one point you feel like it's not doing nothing. I'm not getting nowhere. I'm climbing this wall, but I'm not getting anywhere. You're going to realize like you're at the top out of nowhere. Six of Stones, you're going to have more than enough to share and to give. Oops. Yeah. There's some kind of opportunity to make some money that's going to come in for you very soon under the influence of this full moon, that is going to show you your hard work has paid off, and it's also going to give you a prosperity that you have not known before, where you're going to feel like you have more than enough. You have enough that you could give to others. I'm also hearing for some of you, you may get some kind of grant, some kind of funding, or some kind of gift of money or prosperity that's going to make you feel like all my hard work, everything I've been doing up to this point was worth it. And it just feels like a big financial change, like a lot of money coming in. I feel like all you have to do is let go of your worries and fears of others and realize that you can't control what other people are going to do. You can't. But what you can do is you can do better. You can be better. You can improve upon the things that you do. And in doing so and shifting into that energy, oh my, you got money, 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 money. All right, prosperity coming in. So let's see what calling is going to be illuminated now for you that you will not be able to ignore. What calling will be illuminated for my fours right now that they will not be able to ignore? Well, no, I wanted 2. All right, well, power 4 looks like you got 3. Yeah, you got 3. So first up, you have guide to the other side. Wow. When it's time to transition from one energy to another, even life to death, you're chosen to be that guide. This is an amazing but difficult honor that connects you to deities of the crossroads or underworld, such as Anubis, Eshu, etc. Working in senior homes or centers, caretaking elders, and hospital helpers for deadly illnesses will be careers that call to you. Whether you know it or not, or whether you feel it or not, they're saying this is where you would thrive. And you're going to start to see it soon. You will be able to accept people and pets passing away with a realization that they're not gone. People will be comfortable being vulnerable with you and letting you help them. Okay. My cards are getting bent. Ugh. All right, you also have sounds of light. Look at all this yellow. Your solar plexus must be getting an upgrade too. Sounds of light. Sorry, I didn't show it to you up close, but I'm showing all that yellow. You saw it. Musicianship is in your blood. You have the gift of sound healing by way of music or voice. You must study music so you can use it to heal people, the planet, and or teach others to do so. You could have a career in musical, sound healing, rap, production, as a music writer, musician, or in singing. And I'm about to say, if this was yellow too, wow, the voice of an angel. So you are really meant to do something with music. Maybe that would even help people to transition or give them comfort. Maybe you'll write stuff that will comfort elders and people who are detrimentally ill. Wow, maybe even just your speaking voice does that. Soothing. Throat chakra activation. Your voice is needed in the world in some way. When you feel called to share your truth, do so fearlessly, but listen also. People seek your advice due to your honesty. Using the voice in some way is healing, or you may have a soothing voice. So your career could include singing and songwriting, rapping, you already saw that, spoken word artist, motivational, inspirational speaker, psychologist, therapist, or counselor, a reverend, preacher, or priestess, etc. These are callings that this full moon is going to be exposing, that are going to be illuminated so that you can't ignore them anymore. Wow. All right. So, how will this moon push you into the spotlight? Arise, like literally, you're being pushed in. Know and flow as the love you are, bliss. You are just going to just step into it. It's like inevitable. You're just rising into it. It's like you just reflect love. And you may have come from PAL 3. I don't know why I'm feeling that with all these dolphins. I believe that was the PAL that had a bunch of dolphins. There's something about you tapping into this loving energy you are, and you are meant to really help other people with this energy. Like you radiate a bliss. You bring bliss into people's lives. I'm almost wanting to look at the book for your Arise. I don't know why they're telling me to go there. I never look in this book, but we're going to do it because it's a complicated book. All right, we'll come back. Resolution. This was in one of my recent reads or past ones. I think in January, this card came up for something. It says realign beyond polarity, higher self-expression, collapse old timelines. You are transitioning. You are no longer who you used to be. And I'm really getting that your higher self-expression is coming to the forefront. It must be meant to be expressed through the voice or through music in some way. And that's where you're going to be pushed into the spotlight, is through the way you express yourself, through your self-expression. And you have abundance. Wow, this also came up in a prior reading I did in January. Fullness of source, enough for all, open. My power force, you are just literally, you're just ascending at this time, and you're going to just be pushed into the limelight so that you can start to reap. Look at all of this money you got here. Pentacles, pentacles, pentacles. And then you literally get abundance. Use that voice. Learn sound healing or how to use music in a way that can help others, because it's really going to be the key to prosperity coming in for you. So let me take a look at Arise. Hopefully I can find it easily, because this book was not really broken up like alphabetical order. It's like you literally have to know the chapter. I thought Arise was like a beginning, like in the beginning. They said, no, it ain't. Oh, wait, was it? Well, this category is called Arise. How's that? It is the first card. Arise card. All right. It says, knowing yourself is love, flow, surrender, embracing and expressing your truth. More with expressing yourself, self-expression in some way. Ecstasy and bliss. Here's an affirmation for you. It says, as source presence, I can see through any color dust of the mind. The Arise card signals a turning point in specific issues or life in general, and a shift towards mastery and healing. Wow, beyond shadows or even overwhelming polarities, and you got realign beyond polarity here. It's so synchronized. The source of light shines on the inner child who can rest now because there are no more reasons to fear or act out. Or do you feel too overwhelmed to see the light at the end of the tunnel? Because this is what this is for you. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Like maybe you've been through quite a lot and you kind of lost yourself along the way. But now you're releasing mental and emotional baggage and finding yourself again. Yeah. And it's like you're going to maybe show other people this, that certain things you went through, you realize they happened for you, and you're going to inspire others. You're being pushed into the limelight, literally. Just arise. It's time for you. Resolve old things, just let them go and step in because abundance is here. And they're literally telling you how to do it. But here's some more advice. Cool your emotions. Full moon in Aries. Don't let yourself lose your temper. Don't let anybody see you sweat. Do not let yourself fly off the deep end. Chill. Relax. You got this. You really do. And then for you to have the rune Kina, it doesn't want me to pick it up. This is the rune, the torch. It like translates to mean torch. Kinaz is the flame. It's all about learning and creativity, light and illumination, which is dope because illumination of the full moon. So it makes sense. But it's also about friends and love and being emotionally fulfilled. Like just truly having an understanding of love and the things you do love and the people you love and what you love doing. Your emotions, I feel like, are actually getting a cooling. Maybe they've been really all over the place for a long time. And now it's like they're getting to cool off. It's interesting to get cool your emotions and then get the flame Norse with it, Norse rune with it. But this flame is the flame of friendship, of love, of learning, of creativity, of emotional fulfillment, wisdom of the heart. So I do feel like your emotions are getting a chill out, and just stay away from people who don't maintain that same vibe. And that may just happen naturally with you getting more into the energy of emotional fulfillment and calling in the tribe that you need in order to thrive. Wow. So that's what I got for you guys, my Power Fours. Interesting read all around. Just an interesting full moon session period. I hope you enjoy every aspect of it. Please remember to give me a thumbs up if this resonated with you. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. It does help the channel to thrive. And I did see in the logistics that 77% of you guys are forgetting to click that subscribe button. So please remember, it's free and it takes very little time. But it does wonders for this channel, and I appreciate you all for doing it. Remember, read my description. It'll tell you how to join my current workshop and book a personal reading with me, as well as how you can join my private Facebook group where I am live every Saturday at 11:11 a.m. with the weekly forecast. And then every first Sunday of the month, I'm on Instagram at 1:11 p.m. with the monthly forecast. And I'm also on TikTok from time to time, having some perto, fun, sacred play there. Well, sacred play, but I'm also there doing readings and being serious, not just dancing around, because that's my sacred play. But anyway, sending y'all so much light and love on your journey. peace, blessings, and all the abundance, apparently, that comes from being a part of this light tribe. And until next time, bye.